won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning. The information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now. Okay, what is going on, CYPRX Advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. I hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. In today's video breakdown, I'm going to give you all my perspective as to why I think XRP could tumble down into 25 to potentially 13 cents, given that price range. I'm going to show you guys the technical analysis behind my reasoning and give you guys examples of why I think that could be a potential outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started in today's video breakdown, I'd just like to remind you all that we do have a Rumble page. So if you're looking for more finite and intuitive video breakdowns where we can have a little bit more free speech and free roam in the video content that we provide for you guys, make sure that you guys go check us out on Rumble. These videos are extremely eye-opening. We've dropped a couple so far, so make sure that you guys go check those out. The link is in the description down below for our Rumble page. All right, let's get started on today's video breakdown. So this takes me back to, I believe it was either Sunday or Monday that I had messaged you guys or tweeted out to you guys, on Twitter. And I said, never rule out the possibility of another downside move in the cryptocurrency market. The best thing that you could potentially do is to have cash reserves alongside proper risk management, and it will be the key to your survival in dark times that we face ahead. The upside potential is, of course, probable. However, downside possibilities cannot be ruled out. The day after I tweeted this out to you all, because I was doing some intuitive research on crypto lending platforms and exchanges, what happens, ladies and gentlemen? The collapse of the FTX empire. Literally on November 8th, the day after that I tweeted this out to you all, FTX collapsed, okay? Now, my personal opinion, I'm just going to go on a rant real fast. I'm going to show you guys another tweet that I put out to you all recently where we're talking about these cryptocurrency lending platforms. I said to you all, if you have your money on a crypto yield lending platform, get it out now while you still can. If you really think the elites were going to let people make big returns, you have another thing coming. All crypto lending platforms are about to go bust, blood in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, platforms like Nexo, BlockFi, all these crypto lending platforms, I'm not going to name a couple off the top of my head, but the ones that are giving you or promising you high yield returns, the elites, the regulators, they are coming for these platforms. So make sure that you're protecting your capital, even Uphold, for an example, that offers staking for their platform, okay? Get your cryptocurrencies off of these exchanges, ladies and gentlemen. In dark times like this, you cannot be more secure, okay? Cold storage wallets or brokers that offer secure cold storage are your best bet. You all are going to have to make your own executive decisions in these cryptocurrency market conditions. All right. Make executive and mature decisions and protect your capital. Now, also on the Twitter space, I'd like to announce before we get into this video breakdown, we officially got the blue check, which is absolutely phenomenal. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and not getting spammed by any impersonators on Twitter. Our Twitter page now has a blue check, and our original and only an official Twitter page is C. Demancore. We even have this message at the top that says, I will not message you on social media, asking you to join CYPRX. Be careful for scams. If you want to enroll in the CYPRX mentorship program, the link is always in the description of our videos or of our Twitter page. With that being said, let's jump into today's video breakdown, okay? So we're going to be talking about potential price action on XRP depreciating down into 25 to 13 cents and why I think that that is a possibility. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with what I'm about to show you, remember that this is only a possibility, okay? This is not a guarantee, and if you are a smart investor, you would take the necessary steps to prepare yourself in case this type of price action does come into fruition. I am very bullish overall long-term on XRP within the next year to 3 years, okay? However, we all as investors have to assume that there is downside risk potential in this market surrounding the cryptocurrency conditions that we are currently facing. So with that being said, this is just a potential possibility if we do break that 32 cent threshold that we could potentially see on XRP play out. So we saw companies like Microsoft get sued by the SEC back in 2000, or Microsoft was sued by the SEC in 1998 to 2002. Time is extremely important in this market. And this is something that I've already delivered to the CYPRX students ahead of time. I've also talked about it in the past on the YouTube page. We're going to get into it today. So 1998 to 2002, Microsoft. We come over here to Amazon. Amazon was from 2002 to 2005, got sued by the SEC. And again, time is extremely important. Okay. Tesla, on the other hand, Tesla was sued by the SEC starting in like late 2017, early 2018, and lasted all the way till like 2020, 2021 timeframe. Okay. So I just want to take your attention and show you guys why I think it is a possibility for XRP to follow suit via the price action that we've seen. Every single company that I just listed off to you all, before the SEC sued them, we saw a massive boom in price. Okay. So I want to take your attention. This is the Amazon chart. Let's show you guys real fast. Okay. And we're going to pay attention to liquidity manipulation in the market. We're going to pay attention to the ideology that the banking institutional giants, if they're going to push price to a certain level, they must add orders to their original order. Okay, so what does that mean? If they want to push price all the way up here, let's just say, for example, okay, but price is down here, and they want to reach that level, they're going to buy price at a certain level at a discount. Then they are going to manipulate price back to the downside. Okay, they're going to create a pre-engineered low in the market to add to their overall position to get price all the way up here. They need to liquidate any early or over leveraged players in the market, adding to their original position from over here to the left-hand side, and then they inject more capital and liquidity into the market to get price to their overall target projection, which is all the way up here. This is what we're going to be looking for. This is the pattern, and I'm going to show you guys how every single participant that has been sued by the SEC has experienced this type of market pattern. And I'm going to show you guys how this correlates with the price charts on XRP. So check this out, okay? This is Amazon. Before they were sued from the SEC, we see massive boom and bust cycle, appreciation of price. Then during the meat of their litigation and ongoing suit with the SEC, what do we see? A depreciation in price, okay? Then right before they settle in 2002, look at this freaking craziness right here, ladies and gentlemen. We see a manipulated low in the market, a pre-engineered low, and we see retail pattern equal highs, leaving behind liquidity for a potential bull run. We see the market makers sweep those lows. They push price all the way back down to where they had bought price before the lawsuit came into fruition. And then boom, they inject liquidity into the market and Amazon stock skyrockets. Okay. Again, showing you all that the market makers push price back down into the lows prior to the SEC case coming into fruition. Okay, let's go over to Tesla. I want to show you guys Tesla. Microsoft was the best one, but Tesla also. All right, so Tesla stock, check this out. Before the SEC lawsuit, now the SEC lawsuit started all the way up here on Tesla. Remember, late 2017, early 2018. That's all up here in this time frame. But before the SEC case came into fruition, look what happens. Again, the same exact pattern. A massive surge in price. The SEC case started, again, to manipulate price so that the market makers could get a discount. Here is your pre-engineered low in the market. Before the case settled, we see a massive depreciation in price, liquidating pre-engineered lows, leaving behind a retail resistance trading pattern top. Again, a triple top formation or a retail trap in the market, leaving behind liquidity. The market makers tapped into discount from where they bought from previously or prior to the SEC ongoing litigation, and then boom, a massive injection of liquidity into the market, showing you guys that the market makers always pre-engineer a low and then push price back down into those pre-SEC lawsuit lows to get a discount on price. It is literally nuts when you actually look at the price action, okay? Same thing with Microsoft. Again, Microsoft sued by the SEC. We're going to go over to Microsoft price action. All right, so now looking at the Microsoft chart, ladies and gentlemen, what can we see? 1997, 1998, when the court case started against Microsoft, we see a massive surge in price, okay? Massive surge in price. Then during the meat of their litigation and their SEC lawsuit, what do we see? A depreciation in price. Then right here, okay, we see 2005 is when Microsoft started to settle with the SEC. A triple bottom formation. Again, people were buying up this news that Microsoft settled with the SEC. This is a triple bottom formation. And what do we see? Before the market makers push price to new all-time highs, they came back. They liquidated those lows, anybody that had over leveraged positions that were buying up the news, and they pushed price straight back down into the significant area where they had bought from prior to the SEC lawsuit. And then since then, you guys can see what Microsoft price action did. Okay. So you guys have now seen 3 examples on how the market makers bought price before the lawsuit, tanked price during the lawsuit, and then after the lawsuit finished, dropped price back down into lows where they had bought from prior to the lawsuit starting. Okay.
I think we agree on the substance of a bridge currency is not a security. And so,
well, it's interesting. One might even say that the SEC is a great barometer for investment. The SEC sued Amazon, the SEC sued Tesla, the SEC sued Microsoft, and the SEC sued Ripple.
Now I want to take your attention over to the XRP charts because this is going to blow your mind, and it is exactly the same price action, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So we are on the weekly chart on XRP. Okay. Remember, the SEC lawsuit, I think, started either December 20th or December 21st, 2020, right? It started a couple days before Christmas. So look at the 2 significant areas where the market makers before that time frame. So down here at the bottom of the charts, this is December 2020 when the lawsuit started. Look at where the market makers started buying this price action prior to the SEC lawsuit. Again, started the lawsuit just like the other companies. What do we see? A massive surge in price prior to the lawsuit. They bought price, they pushed price down into discount. The SEC lawsuit came into fruition, buy price up again to sell during the manipulation during the lawsuit. Okay. And we see since then a depreciation in value. Every single other company has pre-engineered lows in the market. XRP is the only cryptocurrency, or at least one of the only cryptocurrency assets that is yet to violate its June lows. So is this the potential pre-engineered low in the market that we are seeing, that we've seen on other companies like Microsoft, Amazon, okay, and Tesla, where they left behind that pre-engineered low in the market, but for the market makers completely capitulated and dropped into pre-engineered discounted lows in the market before buying up price? Okay, do you guys see my reasoning behind this? Every other company has done the same exact thing that has been sued by the SEC, and look what happened on XRP. Prior to the lawsuit, they were buying. During the lawsuit and right before, when they announced it, they bought. During the meat of the lawsuit, they sold. What's left to come in this cycle, ladies and gentlemen? A depreciation back into the levels where they had bought from either during the lawsuit or prior to the lawsuit, which puts us at around 21 to 25 cents. And even lower than that, we're looking at anywhere between 10 to 13 cents. 10 cents is the lowest that I think the price action on XRP could potentially go. If we look back here where the market maker started to buy price action prior to the lawsuit being announced, it was roughly at around 10.5 to 11 cents, ladies and gentlemen. And if history repeats itself, then this is a possibility. And everybody here watching this YouTube channel needs to take this into consideration, whether you believe me or not. There's a lot of people that have personal opinions about the price action of XRP. And the best thing that you could do instead of arguing with this statement or with this analysis is you could have cash reserves on the side in case this price action does come into fruition. I'm a firm believer that before we see new all-time highs on XRP, we are going to see a massive capitulation event on XRP that pushes price back down into these lows so that the market makers can get a discounted price from where they bought from prior to the SEC lawsuit. This is not financial advice. This is my technical analysis on the future price action of XRP. You all can decide to act accordingly. I know what it is that I'm doing. I even mentioned to you guys on this YouTube channel that I'm not buying price action on XRP above 32 cents. There is a reason behind that. And if you guys can see where we just recently tapped straight into, it was the 32-cent psychological level. If you guys have been watching this YouTube channel for quite some time, then hopefully I've been saving people's portfolios. I straight up mentioned to you guys that I'm not buying price action on my long-term bags on XRP until we depreciate in value below 32 cents. And since then, you guys can see, I mentioned all that up to you all here in these areas. We tapped straight into 32 cents, but we have yet to break that. The reason surrounding that analysis as to why I do not add more long-term positions on XRP, it is because the bank and institutional giants are going to want to get a higher than 85% discount on their original buy position. So if we measure from these lows, utilizing our Fibonacci tool properly, not predicting price with it, but understanding that it is a tool to determine where discount is going to potentially be at for the bank and institutions, from these lows here all the way up to the highs, we can see that 85 to 90% discount would be below 32 cents on XRP, okay? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys enjoyed this technical analysis breakdown. This is not financial advice. All I'm simply attempting to do is show my followers that the past history shows price action examples on how every single time a company is sued by the SEC, they buy price action before the SEC lawsuit. Then during the litigation or during the meat of the lawsuit, price action depreciates in value so that way the banking institutions can get a discount. And then right before settlement or after settlement, the market makers leave behind a pre-engineered low in the market. And then before the market makers make a boom and bust buy decision in the market makers capitulate down into those levels where they bought from prior to the lawsuit. And then boom, they inject liquidity into the market and the market goes. Blessings to you guys all. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video breakdown. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to go follow us on Rumble. The link is in the description down below. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video breakdown.
Won't stop till I hear him say